Oh, that light is not good, is it? Anyway, guys, so I just taken little man to preschool. I've got the other little one asleep in his pushchair next to me. Fingers crossed I can get my makeup done whilst he's still asleep. Just turn that radio down slightly. He keeps murmuring. I'm like, stay asleep. So I am just going to apply my Tropic makeup this morning. Look at this. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Been hit hard with hormonal breakouts, and there's really not much I can do. Morning, Megan. All I can do is just try my hardest to keep it under control, not keep touching it. But yeah, I've looked at it online. I mean, if I went to the doctors, I think I'd probably get a steroid cream, but I'm not really keen on that. So I'm trying like all of my natural remedies, and I'm just gonna let the hormones do their thing, and hopefully they will leave soon. So anyway, Tropic makeup. I'm just going to apply mine this morning, so I thought, well, I'll go live. I normally do like before and after pictures, and I get a lot of interest, loads of people messaging about it. So I thought, let's go live. Ooh, and bear all. Look at that awful tired face. Oh my God, my eyes are awful. Anyway, guys, so just before I go on to the makeup, this is what I've used this morning. Our Skin Revive moisturizer there. It's a great moisturizer, just packed full of antioxidants, and it's super natural, which is what I need, light on the skin. And then I have applied our Super Greens, which again, it's got green coffee in, tomato oils, which is helping with obviously all of the skin irritation. This has been my saviour with this. So those are just the two that I've got as a base, and I'm going to apply, before I start, apply our toner. This is a great, I don't want to put it near my coffee, a great primer, yeah, a great primer. So, it's so refreshing too. It's lovely. So you just want to like pat that into the skin. It's a pore minimizer too. I get loads of people ask about good products for their pores. So that's a great way to start. And yeah, just pat it all into the skin. It's going to hydrate this as well. I need to keep it like as cool as possible, because the hotter my skin gets, the more it flares up. Horrible. Anyway, guys, so this, you can't actually see it. It's our Beauty Booster Cream. These are just lovely. They're really light on the skin. If you don't want a foundation, this is a great coverage still. The Beauty Booster creams, and then you can set it with a powder after, and it still gives a fantastic coverage. I'm now going to show you. Obviously I don't want loads of stuff on my face, I want it as light as possible, but I still obviously want this all covered up. So I'm going to apply this one to start with. It gives like just a weightless coverage as well. I'm going to use one of our brushes to apply it as well. I always use my fingers. Do you use your fingers too? It's terrible, because it just gives like a really uneven coverage. I don't know, the light's a bit like a glare, so you can't really see. I'm just using the rest of this one up, and then I'm going to go on to the Smooth Caramel, because I think that's actually a better colour since coming off holiday. So you can see I've only applied a little bit, and the great thing with this is that you can just build it up. So these brushes are so soft. They're lovely. But for such, I kind of say it's almost like a tinted moisturizer. But yeah, it's just a lovely coverage. It's so light on your skin, and obviously with all of what I've got on my skin at the moment, I need it to breathe throughout the day. These have got like, in their Beauty Booster Cream, it's got like these skin shields, which help protect you from pollution as well. So that's another great one. But I'm just going to, it just gives a really fantastic coverage for something so light. I obviously always wore foundation before until Tropic, so I'm quite, I mean, obviously you're going to still see all of the bumps because it's a hideous thing I have going on my face, but the coverage of it is just pretty good. Oh, dogs are outside. I'm going to start barking now. They probably think I'm talking to someone. So this contains SPF 35 as well, so obviously you're just being protected all day long, protected from the pollution and protected from the sun. So there's a really awful light glare, so I am probably going to apply just a little bit more. I'm not going to put the foundation on today, so I'm just going to apply this one just once more, and like I say, you can build it up, and that is the great thing about it. I just want it a little bit more over those bumpy bits. I'm not going to use the powder today just because my skin is quite dry, so I'm just going to leave it nicely moisturised with the BB cream. But you just rub it sort of all in there, and obviously these brushes are so soft. Just want to like buff it obviously all around the jawline. I've braved it today and I'm wearing hoops. Like Arthur's now that age, and I've got my hair down where I really shouldn't wear my hair down. Oh, just pulled it out. Look how easy that's going to be for him to do that. Yeah, Arthur's at that age where I really probably can't get away with wearing my hair down for much longer, or wearing hoops to be fair, because he just yanks it all off. So I'm not going to put it too much around my eyes because that is what my concealer is for. I apply the BB cream first to kind of like set it as that base coat, but it has just given like a lovely light coverage, and it doesn't feel like I've got anything on, which is cool. So then I will use the concealer. I haven't got my proper concealer brush, so I'm just going to use my eyebrow one. So these are the concealers. It's not a liquid concealer. I just apply that. These are thick, so these are where I apply the beauty cream first and then the concealer after, because if you've got the concealer on and then you apply your BB cream, you're kind of diluting the concealer. So you want to do concealer first, try and leave, honest Sadie, try and leave a nice patch around your eyes, and let's get those dark circles covered up, shall we? Because they are hideous. So just gonna tap that all in, cover up. So yeah, I mean, you don't need a lot of these concealers. Puffiness, damn it. So these are cream, oh, the concealers, oh, we've got a baby awake, here we go. These can really help calm the redness as well. I don't know what it's got in the concealer that actually, lost my brush, sorry. What has it got? Oh, it's got oat oil, zinc oxide and arnica extract, which helps fight the blemishes and calms any redness. One moment. Wants to get into my live video, doesn't he? Hello, cheeky. So yeah, and obviously with this one you can again build it up. So I mean, for me at the moment, with my skin being so poor, anything that is in makeup that's going to help calm the blemishes is just fantastic. I think I'm going to have a baby on my lap in a moment. So can you see all that? It's a really long lasting coverage as well, this concealer. Can you see? It's just like brightened up a little bit, and then just a little bit around my nose. Just to cover that redness. So yeah, I did look online and I googled it, like, just because I know it's my hormones, because your hormones are normally all around your chin, but then it kind of spread to my eyes as well. And when I looked online, it does say sort of hormones, your change and imbalance in your hormones is what can cause the breakouts. And it says it begins with a P, it's like, I don't know, something, and it's dermatitis. So it just says that it can take months to clear up. Being obviously a new mum, I'm just going to wait, I'm just going to go with the flow. So that is the beauty booster and concealer, and I'm just gonna, that's all I'm gonna have today. Obviously we do have our mineral foundations. I tend to just wear the foundation when I go out in the evening. They are lovely, super light. They've got like packed with vitamin E, loads and loads of vitamins, and they just give a really, that's a fantastic coverage, that one. Also with the SPF in as well. So that's concealer and beauty booster cream done. Now I'm going to go on to, where is it? Here it is. Our sculpting palettes. Oh, these are just incredible. It's a really annoying glare. So this is my favourite, it's the bronzing one. And on the back as well, mine's quite worn, as you can see, it does tell you sort of like each step. If you're not very good at makeup like me, I'm no beauty therapist, I'm no makeup artist, then these little guides on the back are fantastic. I just fell in love with this. This is so light, this colour. So you can contour, obviously we've got the darkest colour there to apply underneath the shadow of your cheekbones. I might just do it lightly actually. So I mean, that was like the tiniest tap. Look, I'll show you. That is it. And it comes out so well. I'm blending it in, do not worry. So just under the shadow of your cheekbones. And to go in line with that sort of 33 as well. Give me some cheekbones. So yeah, I mean, this lasts all day. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. And then you've kind of got your bronzer in the middle, which you want to apply just on the cheeks, apples. Oh, dog's chasing a pigeon around in the garden. So it's literally just like one tap of there, and it just lasts forever. And then I blend it. So I'm not going to use the highlighter in this one today. We've got 3 of these colours. This one is our Vintage Rose, and I absolutely love the shimmer in that one. It's a really pretty one. These have got carrot and pomegranate oils in these, so they don't dry out your skin. They leave it super moisturised. They are just lovely. Obviously all the vitamins in as well, which help nourish the skin. So I'm just going to give that a quick blend in. Blend that one. And then I've got my angled brush there. These are all so soft. They're absolutely beautiful. And then I'm just going to apply just a little bit. 2 minutes, dude. Give me 2 minutes. Just along the eyes. And I'm so lucky that that I can still wear makeup even with this awful thing that's on my face. So it's just that tiny little highlighter so that it can catch the my lighting is so awful. So it looks like I've got highlighter all over my face. And there we go. Maybe that's a bit better. Just poor lighting, isn't it, babe? So there we go. A little bit more bronzed, a little bit of I mean, you can see the glisten. I've just got really awful tired skin. And then the coverage, obviously it's really covered up all of that red. So these are our sculpting palettes. Yeah, like I say, we've got 3. My washing machine's finished. And then you've got the brushes. You can get the contour collection, so you can get these with your brushes as a set, or you can just purchase these on your own. But they are just beautiful. They're just really light. That's a bit better if I sit back, isn't it? And obviously you can see highlight the nose, elongate is that a word? Elongate the nose. Cheekbones. But yes, it's just, I mean, that is just super quick. It's literally a BB cream, a concealer, and then the sculpting palette on top. So that is that. And then I'm just going to quickly use our mascara. Where is what I do like to apply is just the brow highlighter. So I don't put concealer on the top here because the concealer is like oil based. So you want a nice creamy based highlighter. So I'm just going to use the highlighter from my brow kit. So you've obviously got your brow powder there and then the highlighter. But I'm just going to apply just a little bit, just to brighten up those eyes. I'm not going to apply foundation today. Oh God, I was now going to have a poo. Why do they always time it like that? So yeah, you want a nice highlighter on the base of your eyelids. We do two like separate ones, highlighters. One's called Spotlight and it has a slight shimmer. So that as a base coat on your eyelids is beautiful because it really, when you put the eyeshadow on top, it really makes the colour pop. And like I say, it's not, because it's not the concealer, I always used to put concealer sort of all over my eyes. But then you obviously get all of that crease because they're so oily, so they just get stuck sort of in the creases of your eyes. So just a nice cream-based highlighter, just to pop that in there, just to brighten those up ever so slightly. I'm not going to do my eyebrows today. As I've only just started learning how to do my eyebrows, I tend to use it as a weekend thing. Maybe in a couple more months I will start doing it daily. So let's talk eyelashes. I've got two here. We've got the fixing gel and then we've got the fibres. It's just really enhances those lashes straight away. It's great. So just get right into the roots, give it a good old wiggle. I am the messiest person, so we will see how that goes. Anyone else? I have to use about 50 cotton buds after. If you do, then it's great to use our cleanser, or you can also, I tend to pop the cotton bud, what is with the glare today, in our vitamin toner, and then remove it super quickly. So that is the fixing gel, and then I just tap the fibres on there so that when you apply it to your lashes it doesn't kind of like fall everywhere, because I know a lot of people think it's really messy, but if you just sort of compact it and press it really lightly, and then again just gives it a little extra. I had lashes, this is always the way, I'll get one eye done and he's like, nah, I've had enough, mum, get me out. And then you want to go over with your fixing gel again, just to sort of lock in those fibres, lock in the length and the volume. So I haven't made too much mess. Not too much. So you can see that. Just that added length on there. So just do the same, the other side. These together as a kit. You can purchase them together. Overblown raspberries now. Or you can just purchase the mascara on its own. Whatever suits you. So yeah, like I was saying, I got my lashes done a few months ago, and I had them done quite a few times. But then what with my hormones, I'm losing just my hair ridiculous amounts. My eyelashes did fall out, so this is kind of seeing me through. It's really, they've grown back ever so well, to be fair. So I just keep tapping it on my hand just to lock those fibres in so they don't fall everywhere. But you can see it's super quick, and it just obviously gives that, Alfie, gives that extra length there. Sorry for pulling all of these silly faces. But if you want just a little bit more, then that is kind of the perfect one. I haven't got any cotton buds in front of me because he was asleep and I was like, quick. So guys, I've taken before and after pictures. This is just a really natural look today. Obviously, I was like, I know I've only got 15 minutes because that's all he sleeps for. Say hi. So yeah, so it's just a BB cream, that one, first application, and then apply your concealer. and then the Sculpting palette and a bit of mascara. So 4 items. They do come in a kit, our Flawless collection. So you do get mineral foundation, your soft focus powder. So like I say, after the BB cream, you could then apply your powder to give it, you know, a bit of a heavier look, but still on the light side, if that makes sense. I like a really, really light coverage unless I'm going out or unless I've had, obviously, minimal sleep. Yeah, and then obviously you get your brushes in there as well. So that's a great little kit. And obviously when you buy them all together, you save. So guys, it's covered up my rash. Obviously it's not going to cover up the bumps because it's just unless I layer it all up. But that, and obviously my lashes. So they do give a good length. My lighting is really poor today. Highlighter on the nose though. Anyway guys, that's me done. That's the baby awake. I'll go get him ready, and thank you all for watching guys. If you want to order anything, order we going in on Sunday. See you later.